So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the second video of today. I will be playing with Manchester City with their lovely away kit, playing against the Paris Saint-Germain playing in their all-white kit. And we have a look at the Manchester City squad here, and I think it looks pretty decent, apart from I will change Kolarov out for Clichy and bring Fabian Delph onto the bench. But apart from that, I think that looks pretty good. We are going to change the settings because, as you guys did know, in the first game, I did have it on semi-pro, so I will be putting it up to, I'll put it on world class. I'm not 100% convinced that legendary will be too difficult. I'm not sure. You normally play on legendary, which I'm sure you guys do know, but the problem is, as I've got to get used to the game. It does take me a while to get used to it, and I want to play on world class and don't want to embarrass myself online to you guys. But we have to wait and see how we get on. But basically, what I want to do is show you what I believe is the OP thing this year in FIFA 16. Obviously, I've only played 3 or 4 games, so it's not certain that this is going to be OP in the real thing. But we've got a good chance here, Sergio Aguero. But I'll show you the one thing here. What I think is the OP is basically the right analog stick where you knock it on, if you know what I mean. So where you're running and you would basically hit the right analog stick and you will sprint a little bit faster, because in FIFA 16 I have noticed that you sprint a hell of a lot faster without the ball than you do with it. So I think it's very important, and we've given away a goal. That was very poor defender from us there. We give it to Ibra, and Ibra in the 5th minute finds the back of the net. So while I'm trying to speak and tell you about the OP thing, I'm going to try it now. Look, as you can see here, if I can find a little bit of space, which I can't, or we have, but Jesus Navas, look, if you run like that, there is no way they can catch you at all. And that is what I believe is going to be the OP thing this year in FIFA 16. So I think if you're running down the wing, you want to get away from that defender that's really nagging you. You've got a Kyle Walker and you can't get away from him. What I think you should do, as you see there, the little knock-on effect, and they cannot catch you. Because in FIFA 16, like I've said, they do really emphasise the fact that you run a lot quicker without the ball than what you do with. If we're not careful, PSG are going to score again, and they've hit the post, and Mangala thankfully can get the ball clear. So I think I've got to play a little bit more seriously here, otherwise I could get my face painted red. But as you see here, I'm going to try and show you if I can get away, but it doesn't seem like I can really get enough space in the early stage of the game. But basically that is what I can see at the moment. That is the OP thing. It's not so OP this year. Pace isn't that bad. I think it's a lot better this year, because this year you can seem to be playing with the players like Ibra, with Benzema, with Suarez, that before you couldn't really play with because they were really slow. And because they were slow, defenders, when you're playing against defenders and different teams, it was just too difficult to play. And as you hear, this is going to show you the clear thing there. Sterling, because he's weak, but even though he's weak, he's got away from Lucas. So Sterling's cut inside. Unfortunately, they do get a good block in there, but that surely shows you there that I am pretty much justifying myself with a few examples I'll try and give you throughout the game. So just make sure you're aware with how I'm going to try and play. I will, obviously, as you're playing, you're not going to be using this all the time, where you're not going to be sprinting away. You're not going to be trying to use this knock-on effect every single time. But I do think it's effective, and Ibra's been sent off in the early stages. 23 minutes in, Ibrahimovic has been sent off for a lunge on a player of mine, and hopefully now with a player advantage we can try and find ourselves, or get ourselves back in the game here, as we're going to try and find Sterling on the far side, which we do. Lovely ball out wide to Sterling. He's going to cut inside. Can he do that? He's going to try and find David Silva. David Silva to Yaya. Yaya through the middle. What a ball. And what a save from Sirigu. So the goalkeeping does actually look a lot better this year, which I've noticed. And actually their PSG haven't got a target man up front now. But we've got the ball out wide here to Jesus Navas. Jesus Navas, lovely skill there. He's going to cut inside. He's cut inside again. He's skipped past the through. He's going to whip the ball across. Unfortunately, Sterling can't get there, and they're going to piss around with it at the back. And also, what I've noticed this year is very difficult to get the ball off the AI. The AI do piss around with it a lot at the back, and it does get kind of frustrating after a while when they keep doing this and they keep running away, and then eventually they boot up and they lose possession of the ball. But whether that's going to change in the obviously the real game, because the demo, they do change a lot of things, don't get me wrong, they will change different things, so maybe this flick on effect won't have that much of an effect when we're actually playing the game. But a good ball through here to David Silva, and we try and cut inside, but unfortunately we can't. So also, what I'd like to ask you guys, what are your impressions on the first FIFA 16 demo, on the first game you've played on them? Did you like it? Do you think it's a lot different to FIFA 15? I think it feels different, but then I feel like it's different every single FIFA that comes out. I think, wow, this feels a lot different. It feels a lot slower. And I think every game they seem to bring out, it seems a lot slower, but once you get used to it, it seems more normal. Like, for me, the first game I played was very, very slow, but now it seems to be speeding up a little bit. So let me know your opinion in the comments down below. What you think about the demo? Do you think you like it? Are you looking forward to FIFA 16 release date? Do you prefer FIFA 15 at the moment? Let me know, as I'm really intrigued to knowing your response, as I'm very... I just want to see what other people think, other people's opinion. But actually, Aguero's going to cut inside. I think that might be Di Maria, actually. Di Maria, is he in the game, or have they not transferred him to PSG yet? But also, what I see this year, there's a lot more off-the-ball runs. As you see, like if you're running with the ball, you'll see players coming from deep and crossing the box. And I think that looks good, because if you've got the intelligency and you've got the urge to press the triangle button, you like pressing the triangle button. Like there, you can see the ball. You can see Yaya Toure running beyond the ball, trying to get that through ball. I tried to play it, but this time it did actually get cut out. But I think if you do master that, it will work a lot. So as you see here, even Lucas is losing it. Actually, their company's sprinting. We can't keep up with Lucas, because that just shows, even if the AI are using it, it must be effective. And you can see there, as I'm going to be running with Jesus Navas, I'm going to show you the clear example here. We're going to pass the ball to Sergio Aguero, and he's just going to run. David Luiz can't do anything. He can't keep up with us. We're going to cut inside. Actually, look how effectful it is. We keep going with Sergio Aguero. Can we score from it? Unfortunately, we can't. He shoots straight into the arms of Sirigu. The only thing that does get a little bit annoying, as you can see, PSG just keep holding the ball. They won't release it, and that is going to start to annoy me big time, because actually they run down and then they run back again, and we just cannot seem to get the ball off of them, as obviously because they're good players, they do really hold the ball up well. But we've got 10 minutes left to try and get ourselves back in the game. Zabaleta is going to try and make something happen. We've played the ball over the top to Jesus Navas here. A lovely ball over the top, which surely he's going to control. No, he doesn't. He just decides to leave the ball. So lovely play from Jesus Navas there, as he just decides, you know what, fuck this, I'm off, and doesn't even go for the ball. But they do get the ball clear. Surely we're going to win that one. And I saw that was a good animation, actually. You could see clearly Clusy pushed Maxwell in the back, and our two players hit each other. So that is actually going to be it for the game. So I hope you did actually enjoy the video. Even though I lost the game, I hope you could still see basically what I meant with what my interpretation of the OP thing was. I think it looks very OP with the knock-on effect. If you guys think so, also let me know in the comments down below, as it'd be very much appreciated. But thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Thank you.